you'll have a conversation like, oh, I watched this such and such anime, and like, when did that come out? Like 2009. 2009? Am I that old, or are y'all just that new?
No, I can relate to that hard. Yeah.
Well, and they're like, that has too much filler. I'm just like, fillers are part of the experience.
Yes. We are pro beach episode. We are pro adventure episode.
You got it. If you can handle 2 fillers per show, then I'm like, you're a little weak. Come back to me. Come back to me when your roster starts really getting filled out.
Yeah. Come back when your training arc has come down.
Yes.
Yeah. Coming to you from Crunchyroll HQ. We're actually at New York Comic Con right now. This is the Anime Effect, where each week we bring you interviews with amazing people from across the world of anime, from athletes to actors to artists and more, to discuss their work and their anime favorites. It's pop culture with an anime lens. I'm your host, Leah President.
And I'm Victoria Johnson.
And the two of us are here once again, like I said, in New York, to see just how powerful the effect of anime really is. And we are in the room with one of the fastest human beings on the planet right now. You heard that right. He is an Olympic champion and 8-time world champion track and field star. Welcome to the podcast, Noah Lyles.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, we are so excited to have you. And we have a question that we like to ask all of our guests who come on the show, which is, what is your gateway anime? So the very first anime that really got you into anime.
Okay, so there's kind of 2 answers. There's obviously the one that got me interested, which is, Dragon Ball Z. But then there was the one that made me say, okay, there's a deeper foundation of just action and adventure. And that was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh, yeah. So peak, such a peak choice. Yeah.
It's also my favorite. So it was a great one to get me started on my journey.
Awesome. Yeah, that's perfect.
And so we recently saw in a recent interview that you watch anime 3 hours a day. Is that right?
Probably more. Probably way more. I play video games maybe 3 hours a day.
Oh, wow.
But I watch anime almost all day, every day.
So are you like visiting like recent classics or recent favorites or new shows? Like, how are you getting in these hours?
Watch so much anime that I kind of just throw darts at Crunchyroll at this point and say, what is this isekai? What is this random anime that, somebody said on TikTok is pretty good? Like, I just found 2 Year Eternal in July.
I love
freaking
that anime.
Fell in love, shocked on how good of a story. And it was during this point where I was like, dang, are there really any more like feel good, hard hitting animes that are gonna like surprise me anymore? Like maybe I've just been watching so much that I've just kind of hit a lull. And then I watched it and I was crying at the end of season 2.
Yeah. Even that first episode is crazy. Yeah. Like I went in totally blind, not a manga reader for To Eternity, and like the first episode was crazy.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but people crying, so I need to go watch it.
It's amazing. It's truly a beautiful story.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Explores a lot of like really cool themes too. Yeah. And you mentioned that you are playing a lot of video games too. Any you want to shout out? Have you been playing Silent Hill F at all?
No, I haven't, but I watch it. I watch a lot of, gameplay for any game that I don't get to play. Mm-hmm. I just watch it. But the game that I am eternally hooked on is League of Legends.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. I've even been to a world championship. I've done a collab with 100 Thieves and Adidas before. Unfortunately, their team this is the last year that they're competing, but they made it to Worlds this year, so
let's go.
The hope is still alive. The dream is still going.
All right. So as we were talking about, you are a well-known anime fan. You are now also really well-known for the moments that you've had, like sort of the viral moments that you've had kind of showcasing your anime fandom on the field. Of course, when you pulled out a Yu-Gi-Oh card and, did a Kamehameha. Were you surprised by some of the reactions that you got when you kind of like showcased your anime fandom?
Yeah, I think I was so we'll take the bring out the blue eyes white dragon at the Olympic trials. You know, I've done tons of anime references throughout my whole career, whether that was socks that I wear when I compete, you know, doing kamehamehas after I win, you know, doing spirit bombs before big championship finals, stuff like that. But again, pulling out the blue eyes white dragon and it like going back on social media after the race and people being like, oh my God, did you see this just happen? And I'm like, wait, I've done this like so many times. Like, what was the difference? Well, the difference was the Olympics. Like,
yeah, I can tell you, like the Crunchyroll group chats were going crazy. We're like, Noah Lyles, what the heck? Like, this is such a cool moment. Like, we were going crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually came to New York a few months after the Olympics, and a lady gives me an upgrade in a hotel, and she said, that's for pulling the blue eyes white dragon out.
Shout out.
I said, hang on.
Clutch.
Not for being the Olympic champion, but for pulling out the blue eyes. Okay.
Literally, like,
okay.
in-person perks for being an anime fan. That is so awesome.
We're everywhere.
We really are. Anime fans are absolutely everywhere, and I love it. I love that. So we mentioned like Full Metal Alchemist is one of your favorite anime, but what's some anime that inspires you in your personal life, but also as you're training?
Ooh, I mean, a lot of action animes. I make a lot of references to Dragon Ball Z just because it's so built on the idea of bettering yourself for the next battle. And that's basically what we're doing as athletes. We're bettering ourselves for the next competition, you know, pushing past your limits. Just like in, you know, My Hero Academia, you know, they're going to school and they're hitting these challenges that they might not be ready for, but you got to step up to the plate. Right. You know, when the big moment shows up, you got to step up to the plate. You got to be ready to push past what you might believe or what others might believe is possible of you to take on this huge challenge. And even when things seem dark, you could still, you know, if you're the only one who believes it, that's all that matters. You know, and I think that's why so many athletes gravitate towards anime. You know, it has that main character energy. It has that belief in yourself, that pushing past what's possible, all the pieces and the extra bits of beyond reality that you need, that you already had in your head, is now being seen in a physical form.
Wow. Really well said.
Wait, I'm actually curious, who's your favorite Dragon Ball character?
Kid Buu.
Oh, that's so fun.
Cute.
So like you said, you're taking these nuggets of wisdom with you, you know, when you're training and just throughout life, it sounds like. What else do you really love about being an anime fan?
I think there's like two really fun moments. One is, of course, when you meet another anime fan that has probably seen around the same amount of anime as you. So you guys are just like battling back and forth of how many animes you've watched and reminiscing on things that you don't get to have the conversation with maybe a newer fan. I will get into conversations where I meet a lot of new fans, mostly because, you know, we came out of COVID and everybody needed something to do. So everybody got on the train, which I truly don't have a problem with. I love the fact that anime has become mainstream because it's more enjoyable, more people to enjoy it with. But, you know, you'll have a conversation like, oh, you know, I watched this such and such anime, and like, when did that come out? Like 2009? 2009? Am I that old? Or are y'all just that new?
No, I can relate to that hard, yeah.
And they're like, that has too much filler. I'm just like, fillers are part of the experience.
Yes. We are pro beach episode. We are pro adventure episode.
You doubt it. If you can handle 2 fillers per show, then I'm like, you're a little weak. Come back to me, you know, come back to me when your roster starts really getting filled out.
Yeah. Come back when your training arc has come down.
Yes.
So we've declared that we are pro filler, but I guess on the other side, do you have any controversial anime opinions you'd want to share?
A good one.
Gosh.
Put it on wax.
I don't know if I would have a controversial one. I say I'm a kind of weird where I think every anime has its own niche. I was recently watching a TikTok where somebody was describing, if you don't like anime, it's the same thing as like saying you don't like movies or you don't like books. Like there's a genre, it's just a medium. There's a genre and a type for everybody. So where somebody is like, oh, I went in and got like one of the awards at one of the booths, and it was a Space Dandy DVD.
Oh, cool.
And I freaking loved it because I like Space Dandy, but not for the same reason that I like watching Dragon Ball Z or like My Hero Demon Slayer, but because it's silly, goofy, just, anime tropey fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be all serious. Like, I'm right now finishing up, I got reincarnated as a vending machine. Like,
That's a good one too. Yeah.
What? What is it? I mean, me and my fiance dove deep into I got reincarnated as a spider. An immaculate anime with a crazy idea, a crazy twist. It doesn't have to be so like, oh, I hate this. Oh, this is stupid. It's like there's something for everybody. Like, so I guess my hot take was I dislike people who just hate on animes just because they don't like it.
I completely agree with you because I feel like anytime someone asks me what anime should I start with, I'm like, okay, what genres do you like?
Exactly.
That's how you should get through one rather than just throwing them whatever's most popular. It's like, what do you like? Do you like psychological? Here you go. If do you like something funny? Here you go. There's something for everybody.
Yes.
Exactly.
Totally get it.
Yeah, just like you said, like we get a lot of people writing into the show being like, anime recommendations, I need them. Like I'm a brand new person. And it's like the first question you have to ask is like, okay, what kind of movies do you like?
Yeah.
Like what kind of other books do you read? Yeah. So you're nailed right on the head there. So we are at a convention right now, obviously.
You don't say.
So much cosplay going on around the convention. You can't walk anywhere within the next 4-block radius without seeing someone dressed up.
Yeah.
We want to know, what do you think about cosplay, and do you have any plans to try any out?
I love cosplay. So me and my friends have been dreaming of going to a convention for years, but we all are track athletes, so our season happens during the height of convention and cons. So we just haven't had the opportunity to go. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do it this time, but I am very much into the idea, and I don't want to do soft. I want to go all in.
Yeah.
Like makeup.
Can you give us any hints about any characters you might be thinking about?
That's the hard part because one, now we're getting real serious. There aren't a lot of black characters in anime.
That's true. That's very, very true.
And no, you don't have to. But of course you gravitate towards people who look like you or you identify with.
Right.
You got to watch Gachiaka to that.
Yes.
Oh, I did.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
And when I saw that the leader of the cleaning crew was black, I was like, this is amazing. I love it. And the receptionist, she's black and she's so cool. I'm like, I love it.
Yeah, I was really happy to see it.
Me too.
So as you're kind of thinking about what you might want to cosplay, let us know. We'll keep up and we'll watch for the next con.
I got you for sure.
I'm excited.
I am too, because it's going to probably be more based around what me and my friends come up with. So something that might have to do with 4 or a group of 5.
Oh, cool. A group cosplay. That's my favorite. Yeah.
So we are all wearing items from the collection right now.
Represent.
Yeah, you guys look great.
Thank you. So do you.
So do you.
Thank you.
Do you have a favorite piece in the collection?
Oh yeah, the red hoodie is by far my favorite.
I think we have one of those here. Can we show it off to camera?
Oh, that'll be
yeah,
great.
we'd love to have you hold it up.
Yeah, of course.
And show it off, and we'll talk about it
Here
a
we
little
go.
bit.
Thank
Nice
you.
guess.
Very nice. Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about the inspiration and kind of what it was like to work on this collab.
Yeah, so first going over, with the hoodie, obviously having my name in the corner and then flipping around to reveal almost like the opening front page of a manga.
So cool.
Exactly. I loved it. I saw this instantly. I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely me. This is something I would wear. This is something I feel like people would casually wear, that they didn't have to be like, oh, okay, I need a specific time or place, like going to an anime convention to wear this. This is something for fans of Noah Lyles and just fans of anime. So me, myself, I am an artist. I went to art school for all of elementary school and half of middle. I was even gonna, I had dreams to make my own manga, comic book and everything. Unfortunately, my parents got divorced and we moved, so I moved away from the school. But, my love of art never went away. In 2018, I, started becoming a little more popular in the track world. Crunchyroll DMs me, slides into the DMs, and it's like, hey, we like what you're doing. We saw your love for anime. Do you want to do a collab? Boy, would I! Unfortunately,
Yes.
yeah, lizard. Unfortunately, I was in a contract with another company, so we had to be friends on the low
Yeah, yeah.
and just wait for the day to show up. Well, 2025, I'm not Olympic champion, 8-time world champion, yada, 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 a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, just, small time,
Exactly. We'd be here for all. And they reached back out and like, hey, you want to do a collab? Well, it turns out I'm not with that other brand I used to be. I'm not with that ex-girl. Sure, let's do a collab. And my agent comes to Adidas and they're like, hey, we have this, cool idea that we want to run by with Crunchyroll. Let's find a way to make
Which,
this
of
all
course,
work.
you can see the Adidas logo.
Exactly. So Adidas is like, okay, we'll provide the clothes. Crunchyroll would do the art.
Yeah.
And, from there, we were on a time crunch. We were trying to make sure that it came out for World Championships, which is in September, because it was in Tokyo. So what better place to reveal an anime Crunchyroll collab than in Tokyo?
Yeah.
And it worked really well. The fans were really digging it. It was, right on time. I just grabbed another gold medal. So
Yep.
again, it just all works together. But
congratulations, of course. We need to get that out of there. Yeah.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here for anime. But thank you. But no, it was a dream come true, truly.
Yeah.
A few years ago in 2023, I tried to do a similar thing where I was creating my own hats and I had to do all the work myself. It's a lot. You're trying to, get ready for a big event and also try to market it yourself and get other people involved. So it can be a lot, but having, Adidas and Crunchyroll come in together, it makes it so much easier and it makes it so much more fun.
Yeah. And what was your reaction when you first saw the art?
Oh, I was excited. I was in an airport. We were going from Monaco to Lausanne. So we had this layover and we're just in there and my agent is sitting next to me, is like, take a look at this. And I look at my phone, I'm like, what is, this is it. This is it. This is it right here.
Yeah.
And originally we actually had a lot of different ideas. We had ideas for, workout gear, windbreakers, water bottles, little wristbands, keychains, even a special edition stopwatch that was based off of Bulma's Dragon Ball tracker. Like we were really throwing darts at the wall for a little while. So
and nobody take those ideas now that because we may come back.
Right.
We may come back
Exactly.
with another round.
Needs part
You don't
two.
know.
Oh, it
Yeah,
definitely
that's
needs
what
a
I'm
part
thinking.
two.
Needs a part 2 collection.
we gotta hit the
Core two,
active
if you
wear.
will. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I like
Second
that.
arc.
We have a game if you're feeling
I love
like up
games.
to a little game.
I love it.
We just call it anime this or that.
Okay.
So we're just going to give you 2 choices and you let us know this or that.
All right.
All right. So the first one is the power of Gias or the power of a devil fruit.
Why did I just see a post that was... I'm gonna take Gias. I'm not trying to lose my ability to swim.
That's
fair. True,
That's
true.
Especially at the Olympics. I feel like you might want to dip in the pool at some
Or
point.
just anywhere. We do a lot of pool workouts as well. Especially if an athlete gets injured, they usually go straight to the pool because it takes off so much weight. But if I can't swim, I can't do pool work.
True.
That's smart. Very logical. Okay. Be a half ghoul or have a full set of armor.
What type of armor?
Like, I'm guessing a full metal alchemist. Alphonse, there we go. So you lose your body. I assume.
I'm gonna be full. I'm gonna be half ghoul. Eating might be a challenge, but I mean, come on, the benefits.
Well, if you're Alphonse, it'll just go to the bottom of the armor.
Yeah. And I would love to see what my mask would be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And what my ability would be. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the possibilities are endless. Yeah.
All right. Flying Nimbus or the Thousand Sunny?
Flying Nimbus.
Okay.
Quick one on that.
Yeah, that was quick. Was there a reason?
No, I think it's more just nostalgia.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Who doesn't want a golden cloud that they can surf on?
That is true.
Like,
True. No traffic either. So
Yeah.
that's a good
do
one
a
to
lot
keep
of
in mind.
traveling.
Yeah.
Thousand Sunny, you do have a lot of obstacles. That would be a little annoying. Okay. Drink coffee at Etsuneku or instant ramen on Beerus's planet?
So the Tokyo Ghoul Cafe is the first one.
I'm gonna take the instant ramen.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take the instant
You
ramen.
need the fuel.
I'm not really a coffee guy either.
Oh, really?
So I feel like it would be like cool just to be for the aesthetic, but at the end of the day, I would actually like to eat whatever
Yeah,
I'm
true.
going for.
So when you go to a coffee shop, are you more matcha or?
I just don't go to coffee shop.
Got it. Fair. Very fair.
Angel Beats soundtrack or Samurai Champloo?
Angel Beats.
Oh, really?
Angel Beats is in my top 4.
I love Angel Beats.
Angel Beats is
So-
great.
When anytime I hear a song from Angel Beats, I low-key get a little emotional.
That one was a little hard for me because it's like I do love Angel Beats, but I also love the Samurai Champloo opening.
Yeah, I'm a huge hip-hop head, so I was like,
Yeah.
the Samurai Champloo, I don't know, but I get it, though. Angel Beats will have you in your feels.
No, yeah.
All right, last one. Train with Genkai from Yu Yu Hakusho or with a Heart Kingdom mage?
Oh, this might be the hardest one.
All right, we did it.
Dang. Which mage do I get to train with?
Whichever you want.
It's open-ended, so.
Right.
Nah, this is really hard. I might choose the Heart Kingdom mage.
All right. Very solid. Well, in our minds, you passed every question.
Hey, look at that. Didn't know it was a test, but I passed anyway.
Yeah, it became a test at the very end. But okay, before we leave, because we are running short on time,
Okay.
what do you want to say to all of the fans who have been supporting you or new fans that are just getting into anime? Do you have any words of advice or words of encouragement for them?
Oh, man. Those are two different things. I guess the first one is to all my new and old time anime fans. Hey, you guys got it great. This is the perfect time to get into anime. There's so many options, so many ways to watch, so many ways to read. So if you are ever interested, or if you're just a little bit curious, dive into it. There's something for everybody. Whether you're just getting into mysteries, whether you're here for sci-fi, fantasy, or maybe you just need a cold hard detective, we got it in anime. And for everybody who went through the awkward period of high school, middle school, elementary school, in the early 2000s, we made it. We're no longer weird. We did it.
mainstream now.
We're no longer getting called out for being weird, playing Beyblades at the lunch table. We're good now. And anybody who's been a fan of me, thank you. And anybody who's new, please come enjoy. I promise you, you will not be bored when you watch.
That was so good. And then really lastly, what is next for you?
What is next? Oh gosh, what isn't next? I just created my own production company.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Means that I get to make my own shows and movies
And
manga. So one of my dreams is actually to partner up with an anime studio and actually create my own anime.
Oh, that would be awesome.
that
Is it
might
going to be
be-
a sports anime or do you have something else cooking?
I could see it being sports related, but I think it would be a little closer to oh gosh, what was the name of that anime? It was like Redline, I think. It was basically like a Wild Wild West like drag race where they were in the middle of different planets and they were racing across the city. But yeah, it would be something similar to that where yes, there will be racing involved, but it's more like the story outside of the racing that leads into character development and then being like, okay, the race is important because it completes the character arc.
All right, that sounds awesome. Everybody look out for Noah Lyles, the producer. We're rooting for you. Like I said, we are so excited to have you on. We've been wanting you on for so long, ever since we saw that Yu-Gi-Oh card come out. We've been like, how can we get Noah Lyles in our vicinity? So thank you so much for coming. And yeah, we hope you enjoy the rest of New York Comic Con.
Thank you guys. I'm truly honored. This is an anime weeb's dream.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of The Anime Effect, brought to you by Crunchyroll and Sony Music Entertainment. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
That's right. And The Anime Effect is hosted by me, Leah President.
And me, Victoria Dawson.
And also Nicholas Friedman and LeAlec Murray, who are not here right now, but they are here in spirit. We are executive produced by Jonathan Hirsch, Joanna Clay, and Nick Friedman, with field producing by Emily Dre. And thank you to our lead producer, Kyla Carnero, our producer, Carla Solorzano, and our associate producer, Zoe Culkin. Saturation Productions recorded and Pixelworks edited the video. Our head of production is Sammy Allison, and special thanks to Tamika Balance-Kalasny.
And we'll be back with more anime next week, of course.
That's right. So if you do a manga where you do the art,
I would definitely get involved in it.
The life of a mangaka is very, very hard to keep up.
I read a manga about that. I can't remember what it was called, but it was intense. And it was right when I was thinking.
We should have done this on the podcast.
We should have. No, it was intense because he was talking about, you got to you need an editor, you need somebody who's going in and retracing the lines, somebody like, hey, take out the
two assistants,
two assistants. Then you got your manager is like, they're thinking about pulling your manga, but maybe you can, wrap it up here. And then people just like throwing out one shots, hoping that one of these hits, like, oh, this one hit, but this one didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I like the one that didn't. Oh, too bad. Did
you see? It's by the Look Back. It's by the creator of Chainsaw Man. He did like a one shot called Look Back. It's about like the life of an aspiring manga artist. You should definitely check it out. It's really good.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
It's a really quick watch. It's like an hour.
Yeah, it's good.
But thanks again.
Also made me cry.
It's really great.
Whenever you need me, I will return.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably take you up on that, honestly.